Hello, St. Luke family, our friend, our well wishers. This is the day that God has made. I will rejoice and be glad in the day. And I know I say that all the time, but I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I try to give God glory, give God honor, and give God praise every day. I try to give Him praise. I just try to lift Him up. And we do that not just by our words, but by our actions and by our attitude toward others. We ought to act like our dad sometime, who is merciful and kind. And I believe that God, I tell people all the time, the joy of the Lord is my strength. Whatever I am in or whatever is going on, I know the Lord has already measured it out and He knows how much of it I can deal with. And it's oftentimes He pushes me to the point of breaking. So I'll realize I'm not all that I think I may be. So I'm thankful again today. Glad to come into your house, to come into your personal and private and special worship places. And that's what we come together to do, to worship. We're coming together right now for announcements. Listen, got some great news this morning. I text our daughter, Cara Thomas, who texted me back. Remember, she's been in ICU for a while. That's a praise report. I thank God she texted me and said, I'm not there yet, but I'm started for the recovery. There's a lot, I have to, go through, but we started. And I thank God for you and your prayers. I saw Mother Bertha Jackson with my own eyes today. Yeah, glowing and doing well. They came by today and concerned with ensuring that they make their contributions come in. I mean, that's just awesome, isn't it? That's just awesome. Thank God. I haven't heard from Brother Williams, but as far as I know, he's mending on the mend. But I thank God for the praise reports. God is able, and He will do everything but fail. The prayers of the righteous availeth much. And so let's continue to pray. And while we're there, we might as well just do our prayer list. Continue to keep Cara Thomas, Mother Jackson, and Deacon Williams on the prayer list. And also the Peterson family. Remember, Janelle's grandmother was celebrated last weekend. I talked with her about that, and I know that grandmothers are special. She was a special grandmother to the entire community because that's the way they do it down home. Amen. I was when talking with her. There were people who were not related to her in the community, and they called her Big Mama also. And that brought back so many memories of my own grandmother. So let's keep that family in prayer, a key piece of that family. Keep the Rice family. The celebration for Reverend Michael Rice will be Monday, September the 12th. Keep the Rice family in in prayer. That will be at the First Missionary Baptist Church. The viewing will be Sunday, September the 11th, 12 to 5. The body will be in state at NIMS Funeral Home. Now, in lieu of flowers, the children request donations to the Reverend Michael D. Rice Memorial Fund via the GoFundMe account. That will be on our online GoFundMe. That's 4EA0E26E. So find that. If you wanted to send flowers, don't send flowers. Go ahead and send a contribution to Reverend Rice's Memorial Fund. Okay? I did say that he will be celebrated on Monday at 12. He'll be celebrated on Monday at 12 at First Missionary Baptist on Blue Spring Road, where Dr. Don Darius Butler is the pastor. So keep that family in prayer. Don't forget to continue to pray for our sick list. Brother Mingo Ponder, Sister Perlene Foreman, and all of our seniors. Sister Perlene Foreman, Sister Willie Ellison, Billy Burrs, Delilah Fletcher, Sister Pat Flowers. I haven't heard from her. I'll reach out to Sister Pat Flowers. Mother Dixon was in church on Sunday looking pretty. We thank God for that. So let's continue to pray for those. And let's add to our prayer list those who are in harm's way in the heat wave, wherever that may be down on the West Coast, and those are still struggling with water resources in Jackson. And as I bring that up, Jackson, we sent, in St. Louis, we thank God for you, sent several pallets of water to assist, drinking water, to assist our brothers and sisters in Jackson. And today and tomorrow morning, which will be the 7th, or is the 8th? It's the 8th. Tomorrow morning, the 8th, we start a water drive to be able to continue to assist Jackson and its residents for drinking water. We're asking you to bring cases of water to 1800 Sparkman Drive. And we'll take those, we're going to pallet those, we're going to put those together, and we're going to deliver them next week to the Jacksonians down in Jackson, Mississippi. So any of you who want to help, have a case of water. We prefer cases of water we prefer cases. Now, if you would rather donate, and we will take the donation and turn it into water. An average case of water, I would say, it's a little over $4. $5 would get you a case, okay? So you can go online to Water Drive or whatever's online, Water Drive, I think that's what it is, and make a contribution there wherever you are. We'll turn those funds into water. And where the problem is in Jackson, so much bottled water has been in use till we were told last week that 60 miles any direction before they could find water to drink. And you can guess that since you have to go that far, that the price of water, you know how people gouge when there's a shortage of supply. So let's be reminded of that. We did send 3 pallets, about 144 cases earlier this week, and that was sent in connection with another group called, I think it's the DAP group, but Brother Joe Dent leads that operation, and they took about 5 trucks and trailers down to Jackson with water. Let's try to do a little bit more. I know water is flowing in Jackson now, but it's still not drinkable. And so let's do, it's not the first time, but let's do that. You can help. You can help. Here's something you can do. You can bring a case of water, or you can make a contribution, and that is going to STLUKECCHSV.org. Follow the menu that says Water Drive. It's going to be on the app too, I've been told. You'll be able to get to it through a link or through the app or through one of the scan barcode things that you use. You know what I'm talking about. But if you can, let's help Jackson out in this water drive. That's starting tomorrow, the 8th of September, 9 o'clock. You can bring it up all the way to 4 o'clock, and we'll set up something to say if you get out, if you get here late, we'll try to arrange for that. Just give us a call. If you don't want to go out shopping, then just go online, make that contribution, and we'll turn that into cases of water, and we're going to make sure it gets to a center. We're focusing this time on a ministry that deals with inner city area where there are very few vehicles and very few other opportunities. So that's where we're going to take this water, to that distribution point. Amen. I thank God for you, St. Luke. You are a church that I love pastoring, because when there's need, you always respond. Not sometimes, you always respond. And I'm thankful to our officers who, when I made the consideration and heard the trucks were going, I called and said, let's do this. They said, let's do it. Amen. I thank God for leadership and to be working with leaders who have the hearts that you all have. I'm honored and humble to be your pastor. Amen. Amen. I mean every word of what I just said. In keeping with that, we're running a shot clinic. Shot clinic at the St. Luke Christian Church It's September the 20th. There'll be something online about this as well from 10 to 2, between 10 to 2. And they're going to be giving boosters. I think it's the Pfizer booster and flu shots. So on the 20th of September, between 10 and 2, here at the St. Luke Christian Church, you'll need to call in and sign up. Call in our congregational care, leave a message, but sign up. So we won't be able to do this unless we get 50 names, I've been told, to take either the flu shot or the flu and COVID booster shot. Will be happening right here at the St. Luke Christian Church. You sign up, come in from 10 and 2. They'll have it set up. And we want to thank Brother Keaton Vincent for running that operation for us. I appreciate the work that you do to try to bring it to the community so that those who may not have the resources, it can be closed. We're going to be doing the boosters, Pfizer booster. We're going to be doing the annual flu shot on September the 20th between 10 and 2 here at the St. Luke Christian Church, 1800 Sparkman Drive. And it's for anyone who want to participate. Just let your folk know you can get your booster here on the 20th. Amen. We thank God for those who make sure we get those things done. Amen. So my last announcement is to the St. Luke Church family and our friends. I think the first game at A&M is going to be 17th of September. Forget who they're playing, Austin Peay. Let's get ready to open with them on our tailgate spot like we always do. Let's get some volunteers ready to handle that operation and whatever it is we want to do. It doesn't have to be major. You don't have to do barbecue and all the stuff that we've done historically. You can do some light stuff to go out there, cold water, whatever. But let's go and let A&M know that we are not only focused and important on them, but we're here to support those young people who are striving for a higher education. Let me see that I get everything. I think I did. Children's Church will resume this coming Sunday. Children's Church is on and coming this Sunday. And listen, parents, please be certain to register on the link that was sent out this week. Register your child that's going to be in Children's Church. Parents, please, 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 let's do that. We want to thank all of our teachers for our Bible studies and things that they do that I don't even know a whole lot about. So we thank God for you. Look, this is Pastor T.C. Johnson here at the St. Luke Christian Church, where God is with us, seeking to save. He want to use you as a conduit for his love, his care, and his concern for others. Amen. That's what it's about. It's about reaching others with the love of Christ, by the love of Christ, that they know that Christ loves them. Look, until we see you again at Word and Worship, you be blessed.